Most people think that manifestation is a long drawn out process. You set an intention, you wait, you hope, and maybe months or even years later, something shows up. But that's not how it really works. Manifestation isn't waiting for reality to catch up. It's about activating your mind to experience it instantly. And when I say instantly, I don't mean click your fingers and a car appears in the driveway. What I mean is the shift, the actual creation of reality, happens in your mind the very moment you assume it's done. Everything after that is just unfolding. So in this video, I'm going to show you a step-by-step process to activate your mind so manifestation becomes instant. And in 8 minutes, you'll know how to stop waiting, stop doubting, and finally switch to a state where your desire is already real. So the biggest obstacle to manifestation is the belief that it takes time. People say things like it'll happen one day, or I just need to wait for the right moment. But the truth is, reality doesn't delay, your mind does. Manifestation works the moment you shift into the assumption that it's already yours. Think of it like switching channels on a television. The program you want to watch is already broadcasting, but until you change the channel, you're stuck with someone else's. The instant manifestation mindset is deciding that the channel is already yours. You don't wonder if it's working, you don't check to see if the signal is strong enough. You switch and you watch. This is the first activation. Stop thinking in terms of waiting and start thinking in terms of claiming. Every desire you have exists now. The moment you assume that it's done, you've manifested it. The outer world is just catching up with your inner state. So manifestation is always happening through states of consciousness. You're never truly manifesting things in isolation. You're manifesting a state of being. For example, money is not just money, it's a state of security and freedom. Love is not just a relationship, it's a state of being cherished and chosen. Once you occupy the state, the things connected to it naturally flow into your experience, as if they have no choice but to appear. The quickest way to activate manifestation instantly is to switch your state. If you're in a state of lack, worry, or wishing, your world will only reflect more of that. The outer always mirrors the inner. So how do you switch? Here's the best method for this. Pause and take 3 small breaths, and ask yourself, if it was already done, how would I feel right now? That single question pulls you out of the state of wanting and into the state of having. Even if nothing around you has changed, the inner atmosphere shifts immediately. Neville Goddard taught that the secret is living from the end, to occupy the state of the wish fulfilled, as though it was already your reality. This doesn't require hours of meditation or complicated rituals. It requires a choice in this very moment. The second you occupy the new state, you've switched the channel. You no longer tune into lack but fulfillment, and from there manifestation is already set in motion. So your subconscious doesn't argue, debate, or ask questions. It obeys, and it's running every aspect of your life, from your habits to your beliefs, to the circumstances that you attract. The challenge is most people feed it weak, uncertain, or contradictory instructions. I hope this will work, maybe someday, or I wish things were different. Those aren't commands, they're signals of hesitation, and hesitation can never produce certainty. To manifest instantly, you must speak to your subconscious in the one language it fully understands, finality. Not I will, not I want, but I am, and it's done. When you declare something as complete, the subconscious accepts it as fact and begins reshaping the outer world to match. The best exercise to do this is to create a 1-sentence activation command for your subconscious. Keep it short, direct, and already real. For example, I'm living in my dream home, or I am thriving in my ideal career. Then say it once with full conviction. Don't whisper it. Declare it as truth. Think of it like pressing enter on a keyboard. You don't keep pounding away at the keys. You press it once and the program runs. That's how the subconscious operates when you activate it with clarity and finality. One command fully believed is enough to set everything in motion. So one of the biggest illusions in manifestation is time. We've been conditioned to believe that what we want is out there, beyond our reach and in the future. And so we wait. We wait for the right opportunity, the right circumstance, the right moment. But the truth is the future isn't a place that you travel to. It's simply another version of now. To activate instantly, you must collapse time. This means dissolving the mental gap between where you are and where you want to be. Instead of holding your desire as something you're chasing, you step into the perception of already living it. You don't visualize yourself wishing, applying, or hoping. You imagine from the point where it's already complete. For example, if your desire is a new job, don't picture yourself submitting applications or waiting for a phone call. That only reinforces waiting. Instead, shift into the role itself. Picture yourself months into the role, reflecting with gratitude. That transition was perfect. I love where I am now. In that moment, you're no longer imagining lack, you're inhabiting fulfillment. This simple shift erases the gap between desire and attainment. In your inner world, the job isn't coming, it's done. The subconscious accepts its perception as reality, and the outer world begins to align accordingly. Collapsing time is how you bypass waiting altogether and move directly into the vibration of completion. So manifestation becomes real the moment that you feel that it's real. Words are empty if they carry no weight. Pictures in your mind are just daydreams unless they are infused with emotion. Feeling is the electricity that brings the entire process to life. It's a signal that tells the subconscious that it's real. To activate instantly, you need to anchor that feeling as already having your desire. And this is how. Once you've switched states and given the subconscious its command, pair that inner state with a physical cue. It could be placing your hand over your heart, taking a slow intentional breath, or pressing your thumb and your finger together while holding the feeling of the wish fulfilled. What you're doing here is creating an anchor, a physical switch that locks in the inner state. Anytime you repeat that gesture throughout the day, your body and your mind instantly recall the emotion you attach to it. In seconds, you reactivate the vibration of fulfillment. This is powerful because it keeps your manifestation alive without constant strain. You don't have to force yourself into long visualizations or meditation marathons. A simple touch, a breath, or a posture becomes enough to re-enter that state of already having. That anchor is your personal trigger. It's a reminder that your desire is not on its way, it's already done. Every time you activate it, you're reinforcing the reality of your manifestation until it hardens into fact. So for me, activation has never been about miracles or tricks. It's about knowing. The moment I shift my state and feel it real, the manifestation is instant. The world just arranges itself around that decision. I've seen this work over and over, not in months or years, but in the moment that I activated my mind. And that's what I want you to experience. Practice these steps daily, not as rituals of waiting, but as activations of certainty. The shift is instant, and once you know how to activate it, you'll never again fall into the trap of waiting for life to change. You'll be the one changing it instantly. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, don't forget to like, share, leave me a comment. I always love hearing from you guys. If you're new to our channel, don't forget to subscribe and join this community of like-minded people. As always, thank you so much for your engagement and support. I look forward to seeing you on the next video. Bye for now.